My friend Terry Petrovic here. Did you know that a cow has four stomachs and you have three brains? Oh, what the heck am I talking about? Well, first of all, you need to understand a cow does actually have four stomachs. The first two are used to ingest the roughage, and then the food gets passed down to the second two stomachs, where actually it is digested. And an interesting fact you always hear about cows, if you will, passing gas, and that's what causes one of the problems. Well, it's not that they pass too much gas; it's actually they belch too much. The heck am I talking about? Well, I'm talking about your three brains. Did you know that every person has three brains? The first brain is a robot brain. That's the brain that is on autopilot. That's the brain that is functioning when you're driving a car, getting dressed, brushing your teeth. You don't even need to think about it. It actually is on autopilot all the time. That's where habits come to play. That's where routines come into play. Now, the reality of it is that we are in some very unique times for a lot of people. Me, I've actually been working at home for 26 years. So this is kind of like my normal zone. This is my sandbox where I've been playing for 26 years. If you've ever thought about working from home and having a home business, let me know and we can have that conversation. But it requires an incredible amount of focus and discipline to get that robot brain to show up. And I think an important part that we all need to utilize is the systems in place that allow us to stay focused and not get seduced by our second brain. So what is our second brain? Well, it's called the monkey brain. It's the bouncing all over the place. I like to refer to it as the squirrel. There's so many things, so many people, so many notifications that distract us from staying focused, from doing the thing that we need to do. Now, I don't know what kind of business you have. I don't know what kind of job you have. Maybe, you're a stay-at-home mom, God bless you, and you got kids pulling on you in 50 million different directions. Maybe you are a working mom, and now you're a stay-at-home mom with kids pulling you in 50 different directions, and you're trying to do business at the same time. Well, the reality of it is that we have to stay focused if we're going to accomplish anything. If we are going to achieve on any certain level, we have to have that focus. And the monkey brain is bouncing all over the place. And probably one of the worst things that feeds the monkey brain is social media. Turn off your phone, turn off your notifications so that when you are in your zone, you can stay in your zone. When is the best time for you to be in your zone? Well, for most people, it's first thing in the morning. Those, first 3 hours are sacred. Now you say to yourself, man, if I only had 3 hours. Well, I would encourage you to maybe get up an hour earlier. So maybe you have 1.5 hours that is uninterrupted, your own time. Is it work? Yeah. Is it a pain in the butt? Yeah. Does it require extra effort? Yeah, it does. But if you're an achiever and if you want to go after and accomplish more in less time, if you are uninterrupted, the chances of that happen are significantly improved. So what's the third brain? We talked about the robot brain. We talked about the monkey brain. The third brain is your sage. You can call it your Yoda brain. That's where the magic really happens. That's where your creativity really happens. And that's why you need to protect yourself from the dark side of the force, which is all the interruptions on your phone, whether it be your computer or notifications that come in or Facebook or Instagram or whatever, email. I want to encourage you to build your muscles. Build your brain, which is one of your biggest muscles. And did you know, I just learned this yesterday, that your brain and your focus really has a significant impact on your immune system. Think about it from a simplistic standpoint. If your head is on right, everything else is going to come much easier. Less stress, less anxiety. Jim Rohn, my mentor, said it's called bread for the head. Invest in yourself every morning. Make sure that you bookend your days. That's a big tip I can give you is always plan tomorrow, today. Invest in yourself, because when you do these things, you're going to show up more inspired. You're going to be a lot more productive, and I think you're going to, move the needle to your goals, dreams, and desires. And at the end of the day, I think that's what we all want. We want to create an amazing quality of life. That's why I left the software industry 26 years ago, and I became a work-at-home dad. I had the money, but I had no quality of life. And since our kids were 8 and 10, they've had 2 full-time stay-at-home parents. And now they're 34 and 37. They're amazing adults because we got to spend so much time with them. It was a sacrifice. It was work. It was worth it. And that's what I want for you. I want you to create the quality of life that you truly desire. So let me wrap this up by saying, create the habits and routines that your robot brain can grab a hold of and you can execute on every single day. Be mindful of that monkey brain that is always seducing you to things that take you away from where you need to be spending your time. And feed and enrich that sage brain, the Yoda brain, so you can move the needle, so you can show up and you can contribute in ways that help you to create a better quality of life for yourself and your family. I'd love to hear your input and insight on the 3 brains. And if you have any tips or strategies on how you stay focused and productive, not only during these times, but in general. And oh, by the way, I can't take credit for any of this information. I got it from Darren Hardy in his course called Insane Productivity. If you are on Facebook watching this, he is making available for just $5 his course called Insane Productivity. Now, I got to tell you, I paid $2,000 for that course, 12 sessions, and it absolutely is one of the best courses I've ever taken in terms of being able to give me the skills, the mindset, and the trainings that I can move the needle to create a higher quality of life for myself and my family. And that's what I'd want for you. So scroll down if you're on Facebook. If you're not on Facebook, go there and look for that post. He's offering it $5, 30 days free. The course that, I paid $2,000 for, and I've gone through it. This is probably my 4th time. And I just got to tell you that get it, participate in it, play full out for 30 days. You can go through the whole program in less than 2 weeks if you wanted to. Just invest in yourself. There's no better place you could spend your time or your money in your money than investing in yourself. It's work. Yeah, it is. We have to get maybe up early or stay up a little bit late. Yeah, you will. But a lot of people during this quarantine time or shelter in place time are sitting on the couch and not being productive. My guess that if you're watching this still, that's not who you are. And congratulations for that. Show up, be everything that you can be, and get control of your brains. Get control of your brains. Step into insane productivity. It's an amazing course, a great community, well worth your time, effort, and energy. If you have any questions about it, just hit me up. I'm happy to help you and support you any way that I can. If you're interested in learning how you can generate cash flow, income from home, I'd love to have that conversation with you too. My name is Terry Petrovic. Remember this. You have a choice. Make it a better than terrific day and a prosperous one, because you, my friend, yes, you absolutely deserve it. Until next time, bye-bye for now.